Morning, guys. My name is Ricardo, and I have been doing junk removal for 17 years. 17, holy moly. Get a life, right? This is my morning video, and I work out 7 days a week. Now, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I took a day off this week. I did. I had been going to the gym for 38 consecutive days, and I missed one day at the gym, and I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was Saturday night. I missed one day, so now I have to stop, reset. But I've been walking every single day for about 40 days now, so that's a good thing. It's gonna be a hot burner today. A hot burner. Boy, it's gonna be hot. Morning, Indio. So today's subject is going to be about staying afloat during a slow season in junk removal. Staying afloat. So I guess during the summer, a lot of junk removal businesses believe that business should be getting better, but they forgot that a lot of families, now with the economy that is down, are not buying houses and they're not moving because the federal interest rate is too high. A lot of investors aren't buying properties. A lot of people, customers, normal human beings are not buying homes because the interest rate is too high. And with the interest rate being too high, there's not people moving in. There's not people replacing couches, sofas, the smallest things out there. Good morning, guys. Junk Boss. Alex, my boy, Alex. ¿Qué pasó, amigo? Titan Junk Removal. What's up, guys? Got two Florida guys in here. What's up? Early in the morning. So, there are going to be many challenges that we have been up to during this holiday season. This season of the summer. I meant summer, not holiday. I was thinking this summer was like a holiday. My bad. And I decided that tonight, walking, look at that. Why do people bring their dogs to take a dump at the park? I don't get that, man. Don't bring your dog. Don't own a dog. You know? Crazy storm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Florida has a crazy storm, Beth, or what's the name of the hurricane down there? Betty or Babe or something? I forgot the name of that. Me and my son were watching it. Pretty crazy, guys. Last night I was with my wife and we went for a 3-mile walk. 3 miles. We walked for 3 miles, me and her together. I'm looking forward to more walks like that at night, and it was pretty cool. Just communicating with her, talking with her. We had a nice talk. You know, we've been on 2 walks 2 days in a row, so that was exciting. She's getting really fit too, and she thinks she's got muscles, you know. Whatever. She's funny, hilarious. So I have a story to tell you. It's a personal story. Hell with it, I'm gonna say it anyway because I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So me and her went to HD Chris Solutions. What's up? So me and my wife, we went to church together. Well, I'm sorry. The night before we hung out, we went out to, what did we do? Oh, we went out for a morning walk, me and my wife did. I think it was Friday night. Yeah, I want to say it was Friday night. Me and her went out for a walk. Really nice walk. I'm lying, it was Saturday night. Okay. So Saturday night we went for a walk. And after the walk, me and her got a little hot and heavy in her back seat of her car. We were like making out like teenagers. I don't know what happened to us. We're all sweaty and stuff. This is a funny story. And we were making out at night. And we're in the back seat of her Mach-E Mustang, where I barely fit, by the way. So I'm like squeezing her, right? This is funny. It's a good story. And while I'm kissing, my wife likes to be kissed in the neck. And while I'm kissing her in the neck, she's kind of got a little moan going. She's like, you know, it's just something that she does, you know. everybody's got that little trigger, right? And I was kissing her. It was just great kissing her. We were acting like teenage. And it was out of the norm for us. It was really weird. So I'm kissing her on the neck. She's going, ah, ah. She did it like 5 or 6 times. And I stopped and I said to her, I said, honey, what's that? She goes, oh, it just feels great. I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, the next day, Sunday morning, we get out of the car, of course. We didn't do anything sexual, by the way. We just having fun. I don't know what happened. Amen, right, Indio? Fuck yeah. Dude, acting like we're fucking, I'm 48, she's 50. We're in the backseat like we're 17-year-olds. Isn't that crazy? It was weird to us, too. Trust me, we even talked about it. We even talked about what happened to us. So anyway, good story, guys. It's good story. We went to church on Sunday morning, and the Reverend, he's kind of having, the pastor, he's up there kind of having his little spiel. What's that? And he's talking about how the universe is formed and why people don't believe in God and blah, blah, blah. And he says, everybody gets that feeling. And I'm like, oh, what's he talking about? And he goes, now everybody raise their hands and feel it. If just recently, in the last few days, you had that feeling. And I go, it gets my attention. I'm like, what? My wife's right next to me in church, by the way. She's like right to my left. Pastor's right in front of me right here. And he goes, does anybody ever go, ah? And I go, he goes, does anybody ever look around and say, ah? And I go, was the pastor in the back seat with us or something? And I turn around to my wife, and when first of all, I turn around to my wife like this, really slow, and I look at her. She has her eyes already looking at me, wide open. And I swear, she broke down laughing so hard in church that it grabbed the pastor's attention. We were on the first row, by the way. And he looks down at us and he looks and he goes, they understand what I'm talking about. I'm like, motherfucker, you in the back, you were like making out and shit. Oh my God, it was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious, dude. That the pastor, he looks down at us and goes, they know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, and we just laughed. We laughed for so long. I wanted to get up and walk out because I thought I was disrespecting the church. But man, he made the identical noise that she made, so it was weird. Anyway, but God blesses us in different ways. I want to tell that story. I thought it was funny. It was part of my life. I like talking to about y'all, about life, you know. But he did it. He goes, does anybody have those feelings just yesterday? Maybe last week, maybe last night that you go, and I was like, we were with her last night. I was with her last night in the back seat. He goes, and it just made us laugh. Okay. Needless to say, does he know that we were in the back seat, hot and heavy, all over each other like bandits, right? We look like flies on the dead body, you know what I'm saying? We just all over each other. Okay, so resiliency, how to be resilient in junk removal, okay? First of all, I know a lot of people are finding their business really, really slow right now, but some things that a lot of people are doing, and I don't agree with it. So I have a friend called Fred, Mountain Man Junk Removal, and he's in our Tuesday nights meetings, right? And he tends to overspend on money on things that he doesn't need. So I just recently got word from Orson, my buddy, that Fred is expanding his business into the Lubbock area. I have no idea why. Fred does not report earnings or margins that he should be actually doing, but he's expanding his business. And this is what I disagree on is, and I haven't talked to Fred, but I will have a big discussion with Fred, is the fact that he should not, right now during these trying times, you should not go and buy more equipment. And if your truck needs an oil change, maybe you should give your truck an oil change. You shouldn't be buying new trucks. If your truck is on its last leg, then make it go to its last leg. Save your money. Stop paying out invoices on time. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. because everybody's running late. Banks are running late with their mortgage payments on the federal investments that they have. Trust me. I was reading something how and this was a while back. How Morgan Stanley had fell behind on their payments for their government payments when they got bailed out. They were behind on their government payments for over $550 million. They had over 4 loans from the federal government, and they couldn't even pay those. And let me tell you something about Morgan Stanley, which is a financial institution for 120 years. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I can't believe the amount of debt that they had. Then I heard a rumor yesterday. I heard this rumor yesterday that the church, one of the churches that we go to, that we used to go to, one of the churches that we used to go to, how that church is in the red, that they're running out of money. They are honestly about to file bankruptcy and might close down. They have no more money, and now they're asking the congregation, the crowds of people that come to praise, for money, which is the first time I've ever heard that, because this pastor has never asked for money. And listen, it's gone down from like junk removal to restaurants, from restaurants to churches. And I've talked about this in the last few days. People on every financial institution are finding ways, services in every service are finding ways to close their doors and cease operations. It's horrible. You got to be resilient. You got to be able to sustain some kind of power, some will inside you to stop spending money. You have to, guys. Right now, it is so tough. Now, now I'm going to talk about my problem with my finances right now. But as a business owner, you have to pump your brakes. You have to slow down, cut some of your marketing expenses, cut some of your ads, cut your SEO service. Listen, if you're doing any kind of SEO services right now, or any kind of website management right now, stop it. Stop it. Those people aren't gaining ground for you anyway. You know, I was talking to a buddy the other day, and I talked to a lot of customers. He was telling me that he pays for a website management team. I said, exactly what do they do for you? Because every website management team does something different for you, right? I asked him, exactly what does it do for you? He said, my website management team, what he does is he manages, updates the website. And I said, well, when's the last time you took a picture and added it to the website? He goes, well, I took one like 2 weeks ago, and he's eventually going to add it. Okay, well, that's a complete F up, right? That's complete mess up. That just doesn't work out. Anyway, another thing is, a website management team produces SEO for you. How? I want to know exactly what a website management team does to produce SEO for you. What details are they doing? What exactly are they doing? I need to know. I want to know what's going on. Chicago's junk removal, good morning. Ask, and you will see that SEO companies are not doing much. If you're doing SEO or website management or something like that, quit it right now while business is slow. Sustain your cash and hold on until after the election, see what happens. There are going to be 2 things that happens in the U.S. after the new president comes into office. 2 things. Either they're going to put some kind of fund out there, some kind of an increase of economic checks written out to the whole United States. So they're either going to write checks to everybody in the U.S., every business, every person, or on their taxes. They're going to do something about the taxes at the same time, like President George Bush and Trump did for the EIDL, PPPL loans. Something like that is going to happen. Now, that's the first thing. They're going to start writing checks for everybody. That's the first thing. Number two, the Federal Reserve will drop the interest rate. No doubt about that. No doubt about that, that will drop the federal interest rate. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. They are trying to motivate builders. They're trying to motivate investors. They're trying to motivate the United States of America to start buying, start investing in commercial businesses, homes, buildings. That's what they're going to try to do. But until then, you need to sustain just to stay afloat in junk removal. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Stop it. You got to. You got to. Because it will eat you alive. It will eat you alive. This economy will make you shut your doors. Now, I know a lot of people in junk removal that are starting junk removal businesses. They are barely starting their junk removal business. And I know a lot of people who are shutting down their doors. I think that there's more people shutting down than there are starting at this moment, right now. Okay. Please be aware that we understand what is going on in this economy. Please understand that as a junk removal owner, as a business entrepreneur, that you know dang well that right now is not time to excel, expand, increase debt to your business. Just cut it out, man. Stop. Please stop. Stop hiring your brother-in-law's best friend, cousin's roommate from Nevada. Stop doing that stuff. Sustain your business right now. Morning, sir. You need to be able to stabilize your business at this point and ride it out with the lowest expenses. If your wife isn't working, time for her to go get a job, buddy. Time for her to go get a job. Yeah. It is time to have two incomes in this family. It's very important. Morning. Whew. Now, she walks every day. That lady walks every day. On the weekend, she walks with her husbands. With her husband, boy, she walks a lot. I hope that a lot of people understand that I'm not trying to be a dick about this. I'm trying to let people survive this economy. I just give tips and advice on what I'm thinking on a daily basis. But this was another Facebook message that I got. Guy's telling me, he writes this whole script, and I'll be honest, 80% of the times I just skimmed through it, but yesterday I just read it. I read it twice. God, it was long. And he was telling me that the economy's killing him. He's having problems paying his bills at home. His wife's considering getting another job. Don't consider telling your wife to go get another job. If she wants to go get another job, go get her. Especially if there's no kids at home. Oh, he's got 2 kids, but his mom can watch the kids. Listen, grandmas, moms, aunts, they love watching kids. Oh my God, let them. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm 48 years old, and I call my mom to come and fix my bed for me. Why? I'm going to tell you why. The warmth of her hands on those covers is like second to none. My mom loves doing stuff like that. She loves washing my clothes. I let her, man. I don't care. I love that, man. I love my mom. But I also know that moms love watching kids. And in the message, he says, we have a choice allowing my wife to go find a job at Walmart or somewhere. Not a corporate job. He did say she just needs a job to bring in some couple of $100 a week. I'm like, then dude, go effing find a job at Walmart. I'm like, go. And he's like, yeah, we're going to do something. She said O'Reilly's is hiring right now. She said anything. Bring in a couple of $100, stabilize the relationship, stabilize their expenses and income, man, really. Okay, so let me tell you what I saw yesterday. That's one story. Yesterday I was on TikTok, and I like strolling down TikTok where they tell you everything. Everybody's professional on TikTok, right? And I saw some lady, she got laid off from Tesla. She's been laid off for 3 months. This is what she says. Oh, golly. I wish I knew her name so I could say it, but I'll just skim through it. She's from Austin, Texas. And she says this comment. I have been laid off from Tesla for 3 months. I have put in over 600 applications for my qualifications in the tech world. And I have not been hired. I've been laid off for 3 months. And I'm looking for a job. Can you help me out? Just recently, as of last week, she says this. I applied for a job and got an offer. She said she got an offer. Then she tried to negotiate her pay. After she got the offer, the first offer out of 600 applications that she put in, she said 600, which is weird. The first offer she has got, and she tried to negotiate her pay. Then they rescinded the offer. You dumb lady. You lady, man. You know why there's credit card debt in the United States of America? People like her. Just take any job you can, man. Stop acting like a fool. This lady got a job. She has applied 600 times. Didn't get an offer. Didn't get a job. And the first offer that she gets that comes in her hand, she tries to negotiate it. Just take the offer, man. Everybody knows that. Just take the offer. Guys, in the comments, please tell me how non-conscious this lady was. Her inability to see a good job. She said it was even a good job too. She goes, oh, it was like a dream job that I wanted. And when I got the offer, I knew I could get a little bit more if they were looking for me. No, don't negotiate. Just take the job. Anyway, that's how our society is these days. People want, and want more. And that's why. So guys, overall, this video is trying to stay afloat during the economy. Trying to stay afloat in 2024, which has been a horrible year for a lot of people. And growing and excelling their business is such a huge part of why I do some of these videos. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, guys. Good luck, everybody out there today. Yeah, good luck to everyone. What's this at? I hope that everybody takes these videos and can learn from these videos and can take these videos to their heart and can learn and can see that I'm only giving tips. All right, guys, I'm out today. Thank you for all the 22 people I had earlier. Thank you for the 16. Have a great day. I have 3 jobs on the schedule. One of them certainly underbid that I have to rebid it because they added some stuff to the trash. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great one.